Welcome back to Friday Night Fast Breaks. We were talking about our Friday night action, but there is a lot of Saturday action, a lot of girls' games we've got to look forward to. What are those games?
Boy, we got a couple of our top teams that are going to be in action tomorrow. St. Mary's girls are going to be at home, David, and they're really a team that has got some good state playoff experience. The Alvarez sisters that are going to really carry them. I look for them, to show their stuff. And Portland Adventist at home, that's a game that they should win. Lost River, who last week was upset by Gold Beach in the regional playoffs. We're hoping to have the Lost River girls in last Friday. They had to go home early because they had to come back and play early to get through that regional playoff. They came back with a really solid performance. So I think the Lost River girls, a 4 o'clock game tomorrow against Riverdale, are going to be in good shape, and I think are going to bounce back from that loss and move forward. The South Medford boys lost their last game of the conference season after winning 12 in a row back to the start of January. They were a little tired, I think, mentally in that fourth quarter against Grants Pass. But I think sometimes at the end of the season, you're a long ways down the road, you're a conference leader. You take that loss, you just got to kind of take it with a grain of salt and know that you tasted defeat. You can't let that happen again, though, when you get into these state tournament games. Yeah. And I think the Lost River girls will show us their very best now tomorrow and going forward in the tournament next week.
Also, Rogue Valley Adventist boys, they're playing tomorrow.
Yeah, and Caleb Allen, his senior year, is turning out to be a big one. And they're due, they had a tough setback against the Santa Christian a few weeks ago, but that was their only setback in league play. They're a team that I think could really contend in this 1A ranks and a team with a couple of stars that could make some big noise.
Okay. Anybody else we should really look forward to? Next week will actually be our last Friday Night Fast Breaks before we go further into the state playoffs. Who are we watching?
Boy, North Valley's boys are really, I think, our number one hope for a championship. And the Mazama girls are big contenders. Remember, Phoenix and Henley from that same 4A conference won the state title last year in the boys and girls race. I think we could see contenders at the 4A levels like that again as well. South Medford's girls, they're going to be contenders to repeat. And a lot of people pick Central Catholic already to beat them. I say you've got it backwards. South beat Central Catholic, beat Westview, beat all the girls contenders a year ago. Yeah. You've got to beat South Medford, and I think we're going to rectify that when we get to Portland, and I think the South girls will go strong to Portland. I think they'll repeat. Okay. No, what, does Central Catholic have like a tower or someone? They have a big girl in the middle, and Jordan Reynolds. They have 2 Division I stars on their team, but I think the South girls have more depth and more all-around ability. They're going to be able to handle that. Yeah, they can really hit those far shots for sure. One after the other. Yeah. All right. Well, that about wraps it up. Stay with us. We're going to come right back for a recap.